Let's look at this 1926 to 2026, 100 years of hockey. Let's see, okay. Looks like here's the full 105 cards there. So it's just an extra 5 cards. So we get a bronze, a gold, an autograph parallel, a Masters of the Madhouse card. All right, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna kind of go through the entire 105 cards. So if you want to skip ahead, you can, but if you also want to take a look at the base cards, then we can take a look at the base cards. Patrick Lalame, Bob Probert, Marty Turco, don't know, Nicholas Chalmerson, Darren Pang, now an announcer there, Andrew Ladd, Marcus Kruger, Dave Boland, Jeremy Roenick, Connor Murphy, Stan Mikita, Darcy Rota, Marian Hossa, Kevin Korchinski, Dustin Bufflin, Dominic Hasek, Craig Anderson, Corey Crawford, Tony Amonte, Philip Kurashev, Cristobal Huet, Steve Alarmer, Kurt Frazier, Dirk Graham, Brian Campbell, Steve Smith, Patrick Kane, Phil Housley, Alexei Zamanov, Andrew Shaw, Tony Esposito, Scott Darling, Brandon Saad, Bernie Nichols, Dennis Savard, Artemi Panarin, Antti Niemi, Connor Bedard, Jeff Hackett, Al Secord, Dave Manson, Alex Vlasic, Troy Brower, Daryl Sutter. Let's see. It's a really nice looking cards. Olchek, also an announcer. Johnny Oduya, Wendell Clark, Rich Preston, Chris Versteeg, oh, I remember him, Michael Goulet, Ryan Donato, Phil Russell, Dennis Hall, Brent Seabrook, Keith Brown, Kyle Calder, Chris Chelios. I actually pulled a Chris Chelios 2019 Hockey Day card this morning, so that's kind of cool. Chris Chelios, Ilya Mikheyev, Wayne Presley, Michael Hanzus, Cliff Coral, Nick Leddy, Steve Sullivan, Ed Belfour, Jim Poppin, Paul Coffey, JP Bordelot, Greg Carrick, Stu Grimson, Patrick Sharp, Keith Corney, Jonathan Taves, Jeff Shantz, Teuvo Teravainen, Keith Magnuson. So I didn't look and I specifically counted. We got Duncan Keith covering the final 5 cards, but let's take a look at the last of the 100 card set. Nick Foligno, Glenn Hall, Doug Wilson, Lucas Reichel, Troy Murray, Tyler Bertuzzi, Doug Gilmore, Eric Weinreich, Brent Suter, Brian Bickle, Jason Dickinson, Mark Bell. All right, let's see. Duncan Keith, and we got Andrew Shaw on, I think, the gold. That's nice, dude. Tony Esposito, Scott Darling, and then Anderson Acoin. Yeah, those weren't the years I was into the Hawks, so Al Secord for Masters of the Madhouse. What were the odds on that again? Bronze of Andrew Shaw. I think I said gold, but it's the bronze. All right, what a pretty sweet set. So I'll go organize these later and find out a cool way to display them.
If you have any cool ideas, let me know in the comments below. All right, thank you.
All right, thanks for watching.